Hey.
Alright, let's
Fantastic.
check everything. Can you actually send me the playlist you're going to be using for this?
Oh, yeah, sure. This is my my curated chill vibes playlist, so give me a second.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I've put on war music.
I mean, I usually put on my just the usual ambient, but
Yeah.
for this I want some higher energy.
Yeah. I might. I'll find something that's not that one dinky ass song from Kirby, except it loops. To listen to.
I love that song, but like for a whole Wingspan game, I can't. No way.
I have the autism brain. It soothes me.
Understood.
That's the song that I put on when Roll20 breaks for me and I don't hear any music.
Can I put this on shuffle? Yeah.
Yes, you can. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So,
YouTube, recommend me something.
It's starting off with Scott Pilgrim. Good to see.
Since it is a little hard to find in the moment, I will also post this.
All
I don't know.
right.
I don't know if this
Hey
would be a
Tip,
good one.
how's it going?
hey, Tip.
I don't know if this would be a good one to listen for the entire duration, but for at least a period, I can channel Gohan's anger, epic orchestral cover.
Hell yeah. Hey, Caster, nice to see you again.
Hey.
No time to catch the VODs. It's heading off now to do something. See ya. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in to say hello. At least. See you later.
Yeah. See. Hey, Penny, what's going on here?
Well, what is going on here? Well, you see, hello everyone, and welcome back to more, funny Starlight Nebula's, wacky Fundraiser adventure. My PC is, she's old.
A grizzled veteran.
She's a grizzled veteran, and she can't run modern games anymore, and she has a lot of troubles. So we're doing this just to help me out, making some way to purchasing a new one. Where this is just a fun little fundraiser that's been going on for a few days, potentially more days, and you can donate to fucking make us do shit in the game, suggest games for us to play, or force us to make terrible ideas, give us challenges.
Oh God.
And generally just have a good time. Even if you can't donate, you can also just hanging out is also fine. We love you here. We love seeing people in the chat, sharing this stuff around. I think that was a pretty fucking mental way of saying all of that.
There you go.
If you would like to know how to donate, there are there's messages you can put into chat with exclamation mark donate. You can exclamation mark games to find out what games I can play. You can also find out generally more information in our Discord server, Fine Dining.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh.
We are starting out today with something a little chill, a little bit of a chill time. So
under some definition.
Just a lovely, calm, and not at all stressful or overly competitive.
Definitely.
Game about.
We don't take it way too seriously.
No.
Yeah.
Which will then be followed up by a special presentation, and then some playtime in the evening. I am Penny, as always, but I am joined by my wife, Iris.
Who?
You?
Yeah, it's me.
Hi. Once again, the streamer for today, Soleil.
Hey, it's me. Patronics or Slay, whichever you prefer. I'm streaming, so you're gonna get to see my perspective in this little card game, right? And I realized while you were saying that, hence why I said, "Oh God," right? This means I'm the one that's the subject of the chat's whims, right?
Yeah, you're the one that's gonna need to be doing the challenges because you're the one streaming. Is what's becoming clear to me. Yeah.
It's what I realized while you were saying it. All right.
You can make any of us do stuff, but you know, I imagine it'll be easier for you to bully Soleil into submission.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you know. Oh, chat. It'd be such a. Ooh, it'd be so bad if you guys made me do things by spending your money. Oh man, I'd hate that so much if you'd cause me so much pain and turmoil.
Don't make me play suboptimally.
Don't make me put the bird in the wrong spot. No.
Don't make her draw birds 8 times in a row.
Chat, I need you to make Soleil do nothing except for lay eggs the entire game.
Yep. And we're also joined by Obelon.
Hello, I'm Obelvon. Enigmatic mystery. It's nice to see you all.
Yep. And finally, it's Amber.
Hello, it's
Or
me.
Sam.
Sam, Amber, Yum Yum Bits, whichever. That's the extent of my intro here. Yeah.
All right.
This is the end of the introduction.
Yeah. So
Yup.
you've already introduced what's going on here, right? So we good to go, or
I believe so.
which
I
case?
believe we're good to start. Could you also send me your playlist? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
listening to the in-game audio.
You know what? Just give me a sec.
Don't do that.
I'll go ahead and put my playlist in voiceless. As I start it up here. I might need to adjust the volume here and there. Bada bing, in voiceless. Oh, come on. There we go.
So let me just do that before we start the game.
So yeah, if none of you have seen this game before, which by the way, I don't think Penny actually said the name of it, just that it's
Yes, sorry, that was
Yeah.
my bad.
we're playing Wingspan, which, for the uninformed, is a fun little tabletop, deck building game surrounding birds, and bird watching is its sort of theme, where the idea behind it, and I'll start the game now, is that you're supposed to build up a board of birds that get the most points, right? So, conveniently enough, I'm the first in the line here, right? So this is like my starting hand where I can choose all of these guys, and there's a lot of moving parts to this game, so I'll try and explain stuff as it's showing up, right? But you'll see each of these birds have little numbers with feathers next to them. That's their point value, right? So they give you that many points. A lot of birds also have abilities, which are all those weird words at the bottom of their card, right? Reading them might be a little tough, right? But different birds have different abilities that activate at different times, such as when you take the action of their associated row. And it's a whole thing. It's a crazy deck building game where the birds all compound on themselves, and you're making choices in order to maximize your amount of points. So I'm gonna be starting my my opening hand here, because you get to choose 5 things among these 5 birds and the 5 food options, which you can see at the bottom here, right? So I'm gonna be making my choices, and I'll be keeping what I'm doing exactly vague, because I want you guys to know what's going on, but this is a competition after all, and if you want to sabotage me, make sure to pay up and have Penny tell me what it is that you're doing to make me screw myself over.
Speaking of screwing you over, I will say I listen. I have the stream up to look at the chat.
Yeah.
I don't see myself in the game, even though I did join it. So we might need to. This game
no.
sometimes glitches out when everybody tries to join it once, so we might need to remake really quick here.
All right, yeah. Unfortunate, because I like this starting hand. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
this
don't-
isn't you.
I don't see myself.
All right,
there.
give
Yeah.
me a sec then. Hold on. I'm just gonna.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
We got to do the thing. Everyone join one at a time, as opposed to all at once. So, bada bing. Let me do my classic.
Yeah, because it's the way I wish it would just shuffle your positions once everybody was in, but instead it's like, oh, it kind of like predetermines your position as you join the game, and that means that when everybody joins at like the exact same time, it'll try to put you in like a weird order and like it'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while
Yeah.
since we've seen him spinning.
Yep.
Sorry, I am having a fucking sneezing fit over here.
Put your head in the game. We're birding.
We're birds! We're gonna learn about birds today!
Where the fuck?
I'm birding.
There you are. Okay. Cool. All right. I've started up the game. Iris, you join.
All right.
Albavon's also joined. So Sam next and not Penny.
My bad.
Wait.
All right, now Penny. All right.
There we
Well,
go.
unfortunately, my pretty good starting hand there is gonna go to waste. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're working
We're all
on
in the
it.
right order, right? It's
Yep.
Albavon, me, Amber, Soleil,
Yep,
Penny.
yep,
We
yep.
all see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
all right.
Okay.
So, while we're in this opening thing where my opponents are showing their hands, right? You might be wondering, because I described it as a tabletop game. Yeah, this is the video game adaptation. They have it on Steam. And let me do this to show you how the game kind of more accurately looks in the base thing, right? Because there's like, you know, the Steam version of this is like formatted a little funky, right? If you've played the tabletop game and you come here, right, it's gonna be a bit weird to get used to. I think once you do, the Steam version's great, right? But it is a bit of a learning curve. But if you'll see, there are these 3 rows, right, which correlate to 3 of the 4 actions you can take in the game. The 4 actions being, first off, the one that doesn't have a row, just playing birds, right? So you can play a bird in like the leftmost open spot in a given row, right?
Splat.
If you have the right resources for it. Top row is the forest. That's what you use to gain food. Middle row is the prairie, the plain, savanna. That's what you use to lay my eggs. And then bottom row is like swamp, marshland, wetland, water. It's waterland. That's where you draw cards. So, you know, you can play birds, gain food, lay eggs, or draw cards, and they're all different resources. Food is basically your mana cost for your birds. Eggs are used for a lot of things, including as a different mana cost for your birds, because if you look at the top, there's like little egg markers, and you need to spend those to play birds as well. And drawing bird cards is pretty self-explanatory. You can't play birds unless you have birds. So, that's how you
Yeah.
draw them.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
it's easy to remember. You find food in the forest, you find eggs in the prairie, and the water is where you find the most birds
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
Also,
real
just
life.
like in real life.
Worth
Yeah.
mentioning as well, eggs are also worth points
Yeah.
if they are on your board.
There's a whole lot of
Yep.
moving parts.
There's a lot of moving parts,
yeah.
but the we've played this quite a bit since Moomin, our local bird friend, introduced this game to us, and we are
Yeah.
We're normal about
like
it.
it's a fun, like, oh, it's a nice little game where you play birds, it's so cute, but like the mechanics of this game are so fucking fun and so fleshed out and interlocking that it's kind of made us all get very competitive and very addicted to this
A
game.
little
It's really
too
fun.
into it.
It's just such a good game, man.
Highly recommended either in person or for the Steam version. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
and in fact, I believe I think every like physical version comes with a discount code for the Steam version. So,
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, go with that.
Highly recommend it. Picking it up with whatever version you can get your hands
Yeah.
on.
All right. What's my new starting hand? Okay, got that.
The
guy.
worst birds known to man.
All right, this is
The
certainly
bird's over.
The bird's
a little more
over.
difficult.
Birds. Sometimes
Mm,
just want to watch the world bird.
Yep. And sometimes the birds want to watch you.
Yeah. You gotta be careful when the birds are watching you.
Yep.
'Cause that's when you're in danger.
That's the dangerous part.
If the birds are watching you, do not call anyone, especially not the police. Go inside your house and wait,
I'm now gonna
and a
make sure-
cardinal will be there to see you shortly.
Yeah.
I put the
I'm now gonna
cardinal in
make-
my mouth.
I'm gonna make sure that when I tab into the stream, I pull my game window up as well so that I can see the chat, but not Soleil's cards.
Yeah, I'm trying to like vaguely like blur my eyes on the right hand side of my face.
You guys
Well,
know you can
I
pop
play
out
this
the
game
Twitch
windowed
chat, right?
anyway, so it like perfectly covers it.
I
Nice.
see.
Nice. So you can pretend to like you're the one streaming.
Yeah.
You guys-
This is like the
You
only
guys-
game I play windowed because if it's full screen, moving around the habitats makes me really nauseous. It needs to be
Valid.
smaller.
You guys know you can pop out the stream chat, right?
I mean, I could,
I could.
but why
That
would I?
require effort.
Oh no, I'm now guaranteed to never see Soleil's stream. What a nightmare.
Oh no.
Whatever will you do? You can't cheat.
Oh no, that seems fucking insane. Hold on.
The thing that is one aspect of this game I like though is that like, yeah, it's a competition and you're working against each other, but there are only like a couple of ways you can really interface with each other in any way. Like there are no
Yeah.
birds that are like destroy an opponent's bird or something like that.
Yeah.
The bird feeder is a communal thing that people fight over, and the tray is a communal thing you can fight over. And then there are some birds that let you steal food from each other, but it's rare that it's truly like damning when that happens.
Yeah.
But so a lot of it is like, you know, you could play this game single player and have like still a lot of fun with it, you know.
Yeah. Worth
And
noting.
there's also a mode where you can play against an AI, not just in the video game, but in the physical game. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Worth noting there are a not available in the Steam version yet, but at some point, but in the third expansion for the game, the Asia expansion, there are some devious birds.
Yeah, some
There are-
little guys.
yeah. Some
Alright, come on,
nasty
Drongo,
All right,
let's
my
go.
turn, huh? Oh, you've got the red-winged parrot.
Yeah.
All right, that's an
Oh,
interesting.
God damn.
one.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we're gonna start right off with
Oh, good. The shopping theme from Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games for the Wii has come up.
Wonderful.
just what you needed. I want this guy.
Just what I needed. Yes.
How could
It
you?
sounds sophisticated, even though it's for the fucking shop.
We've got the pogging pelican in the tray.
God, that fucking pelican, dude. He's pogging.
He's fucking pogging, and really, who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna tell him?
Why are you
Hello.
white?
Hello? Hi.
Hello, the Polly.
How's
Or
it going?
damage. Or
Burden
DMG.
up?
Burn up. Burn up.
Bird up.
Bam, bam, bam.
Stop taking everything
Dungeon-
from me!
Dungeon Master's Guide to the Poly.
DMG is written.
Yeah, yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. What the fuck am I doing here?
What are you doing?
You're
Ben?
playing birds.
I get
Oh.
dementia suddenly while playing
kind of-
Wingspan.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of what you do in this game.
Oh, I understand.
That's kind of what you do in this game.
It's kind of what you do in this game.
Well, I'm gonna play.
I'll
that.
tell you right now, for this first end of round goal, I am fucked. It's not gonna happen.
Bird's worth more than 4.
Oh,
I got one.
looks at 2 birds worth 4 in my hand.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah, here's the end of round goals currently, chat. You can track them
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Bird game roguelike? No. It is a I mean, I guess kind of.
Kind of.
It's
Well,
a
all
card
card
game.
games.
You're trying to play birds that are worth the most points.
Yeah.
It's like a card game, because like it is first and foremost like a physical tabletop game, right? And it has a Steam version, but yeah, it's like a deck builder, where you're trying to set up your different rows here, to gain the most points as possible by playing these birds, and they all have their different effects, and you have different actions like playing them, gaining food, laying eggs, drawing cards, and a bunch of different ways to gain points. So.
Yep.
Yeah, Soleil will be showing the habitat view of people's boards so you can see what we're all playing here and there.
Yeah.
And look at all the good birds.
With
And the overpowered birds.
Them too.
Yeah.
Can't forget about
Bad
them.
ones.
And we certainly
California
won't let
quail. The California quail is pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
For opening hands.
It's a good one to get out early.
Oh, you've got a hummingbird. This game will never end now.
Keep going forever.
So there are some birds, chat, that we refer to affectionately as communism birds.
Yeah.
Approved by Brennan Lee Mulligan. Yes. We call them the communism birds because it's like, oh, they have an effect that helps everyone, or it'll be an effect that helps everyone, but it helps you like a little more or something like that. And the hummingbird is certainly one of those, because everybody gets a die from the bird feeder, but because it starts with the player of your choice, you can kind of manipulate. You can manipulate it so that you make sure you have the best chance at getting a food you really want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my turn.
Oh no!
Oh, what a disaster. It's your turn. You have to play the game.
Unfortunate.
Be kind.
Because the fucking black-crowned night heron has this little, like, dangly on its head, I'm like, this bird's got his his iPod's earphones in.
Birds? Is it specific birds or birds from all around the world? Well, in the base game, it's mostly, like, North American birds, but with each expansion, it adds, like, a new continent, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Currently, the physical version has the base game, European, Oceania, and Asia are the expansions that are out. The Steam version we're playing only has up to Oceania, so it's basically Europe, North America, Oceania birds we're dealing with.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will get some water. I have some right here. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
There's also fun bird facts for every bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also click on them to make them fucking scream.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Scream and scream.
The omelet expansion where they're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to play the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's worth 7 secret spices.
There's the kookaburra. I would have loved him, but whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, and now we scale.
You have the option to not.
Let's see it. All right. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There he is.
Yep. Sam has.
And then
this guy.
we unaffectionately refer to the red birds as the parasite birds because they let you benefit off of what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cowbirds are in fact brood parasites, so there you go. It
So
fits
there you go.
thematically.
Makes sense.
Dolphin bird?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I have. It might be this guy. I don't know.
Oh, is it someone you have? Well,
maybe.
I'll have to see him when you play him, then.
He's not exact. I'm just assuming. There's a lot of different birds.
There are.
There are quite a few birds in the world.
I'm
Yeah.
simply imagining the little penguin.
There's at least 5.
It might be the little
And
penguin.
5.
It's funny that at least supposedly they're going to bring out the Antarctica expansion eventually. I have to imagine it's going to be a lot of penguins, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
I would think.
And there's already like the little penguin.
The kookaburra is used to make the dolphin noises in SpongeBob. Really? Okay. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fun.
That's interesting, actually.
I wish I didn't know that actually.
And the
Gross.
kookaburra is in the tray. That's why I understand perfectly
I
now.
see.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I get it.
You know what? No, I don't think this is gonna be a tug game. So goodbye, Pelican.
Oh.
I must lay 2 eggs.
Poor Pelican. He was pogging.
He was pogging.
Did you do this to him?
Die!
Ben.
Oh, he just wanted to pog.
Well, here's my other forest bird. I think you guys will enjoy him.
Oh, yay, Koramaka.
Yeah!
Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
Korimako. This is crazy.
Just play whatever you want, why don't you? Alright, let's just get this guy
Why don't you
down.
just play whatever bird you want?
You know, this
I
is a
have my
pretty good
eyes-
bird, but like, I don't think it's as scary as that one.
I have my eyes set on the 777 achievement.
I mean, no, he's not nothing. I like the grasshopper sparrow.
You know.
It's
No.
just free value.
Yeah,
Honestly, any bird that lays eggs are phenomenal. They are underrated in my opinion.
Well,
genuinely, yeah.
I agree, especially the ones that can go in the forest and do it, like the quail, or even better, the chipping sparrow. The
Yeah.
more I've played, the more I think the chipping sparrow is like, you know, for chat's benefit. There are several birds where if you play them early, the earlier you play them, especially if they're in your starting hand, they're like really, really, really good, like demonstrably way better than the other birds, like killdeer, the ravens, what's another one? Oh, the spangled drongo for Oceania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I value the chipping sparrow a bit. Again, if it's really early, he is so good.
Yeah.
He's a one cost. You
Yep.
can put him in the forest and gain eggs that way. It's fucking incredible.
There's also certain other really strong combos for specific areas as well. Like, perfect example, if you can get both the mange duck and the Canada goose.
Yep,
Because the main
yep.
duck is tuck up to 3 under him, and then you get a seed, one of the foods. And then the Canada goose is you spend a seed in order to tuck 2 cards from the deck under him, which tucks are just worth a point
Points.
per card tucked under a card. So,
Yeah. Something that drives you nuts is that in French you have 2 different words for land penguins and flying penguins, round owls and pointy owls, and us English beans only have the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, French is a language. I took about 2 months of a French class once before dropping out because I hated it so much. Not
You're
like the
valid.
language itself, but like the class was just fucking horrendous.
yeah.
What's the difference
teacher was
between
not
round
great.
and pointy owls?
Well, there's one adjective between them that I think could be used to describe the
I'm-
difference.
I want to know how to say them in French.
The question really is between the rounded and the pointed owl. Which one would you name Kiki and which one would you name Boba?
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
I think the
Sorry,
French
I'm
language is very
thinking.
fun.
It's weird, Amber, because I rewatched that just last night in the video. But
I think it's a waste, but I'm gonna do this.
But yeah, like that class was a hell of a way to find out like words have genders or whatever in other languages.
Yeah, it's like
I
romance
just-
Yeah.
languages, yeah.
Like, listen, leave it to the ignorant American to say this, I suppose. I think that's so fucking stupid.
Round owls, like barn owls, are chouette. Or chouet. I don't know if it's chouet. And
the
pointy
shit,
owls
dude.
are hibbo.
Hmm.
So cute.
Very cute, yeah.
Chote and
Oh, I've just
Hibao.
been Pizza Tower jump scared.
Yeah, there are 2 Pizza Tower tracks in there, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I'm doing all that nectar, thank you.
You're French, and yeah, gendered words are stupid.
Yeah,
yeah.
glad we're in agreement. I think Japan has some things like that.
Well, yeah, because
Kind
there's
of.
like there
There's
are
the
different
honorifics at least.
Yeah,
but I
there's like
think there might be more than
honorifics
that.
and stuff that like, you know, certain words are used by like, you know,
Yeah.
particular genders.
Yeah.
So like
There is there's a lot of frankly weird stuff to get used to with Japanese.
Oh, Amber, you played the bird game.
I played the bird
Wingspan
game, Bird.
You
the
played
cover bird.
Yeah,
It's
this is the bird that's on the cover of the game.
Yep.
Scissor-tailed flycatcher.
Yeah.
I like how we also have multiple night herons in play.
Oh, we do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because Soleil also has one, yeah.
Also, it has
Yeah.
the Rufus Night Heron. I
Right.
understand.
But yeah, I have a lot of approximate knowledge when it comes to Japan and the
things.
Japanese language because I took a Japanese immersion throughout all of my elementary school years and took Japanese classes up to like about 10th grade. I think 11th grade is when I stopped taking them. So I cannot speak or write most Japanese anymore. Most of that has left my brain, but I remember a lot of the intricacies of the weird niggles about the language and
Yeah.
writing it versus speaking it, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
Masculine
Hold
and
on.
Singular, but feminine and plural. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I was about to bring that up. Like, what are you talking about?
Just from a design perspective, I don't know about that one.
I've studied Japanese for like 2-ish years. It's really fun. It's really interesting because there's a lot of like just ways of speaking that are gendered. Like, I mean,
Yep.
obviously we have like the ways, like, you know, somebody sounds more masculine or feminine or whatever, but like specific words that are just used by women and specific words that are just used by man. I think it's so fascinating. I think it's atrocious.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's also very much not hard and fast rules. It's people switch things up and break them all the time. It's just
It's
kind of
so-
like the expectation by default.
So wait, I just got the other Pizza Tower track. It is on shuffle, by the way.
Yeah, good.
Just right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But fucking yeah. But the problem is that when you're trying to learn a language, you can't learn it like casually. You have to learn the rules first. You know.
Yep.
Before
Yeah.
you can become fluent like that, and like. I'm sure English has plenty of stupid rules too. I mean, it does. I know that it does.
It
but,
absolutely
like,
It-
does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's
Hey.
a million. There's a whole thing about basically,
the way we use like plurals and stuff can be pretty dumb.
it's a whole thing about basically. There's a whole study in regards to how close certain languages are to your like the language you learned growing up is changes how easy or difficult it is to learn that language. So like for someone who speaks English, learning like Spanish or French is not that hard because the languages are pretty similar to English. But learning something like Japanese is a lot harder because it's way different.
Yeah. I've attempted to learn different languages on several occasions. And I have failed each time because I have bad ADHD brain.
Well, there was a time where I was at least semi-okay at American Sign Language. I took multiple classes in that, and I was actually like pretty good at practicing the vocab and stuff. I actually really like how that language's grammar and sort of like flow works. It's all left my brain now, of course, but
Yeah.
Right.
it was actually like very intuitive because, you know, get this, when you can't hear, it needs to be intuitive based on sight and mind. So it was pretty good. I enjoyed that definitely more than trying to learn French.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have that fucking Eurasian call dub in my goddamn hand again, and I'm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Great. Good to hear. Alright.
But yeah, no, it was the fun thing about specifically the elementary school Japanese immersion classes though is it's not just learn the language, but like it's also very much meant to be learn the culture as well.
Yeah.
So we did all kinds of like learning culture stuff, and we had our own little like mini festivals and shit. It was genuinely a great experience. Not for everyone,
Awesome.
as my brother could tell you, because he was miserable in Japanese immersion as a kid, but I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, each
Alright, we're
culture
getting
has
my
like
combo
different,
out.
like each culture has different rules and vibes and stuff that you've got to work with, and I love picking up little things from just the people around me that speak different languages.
For sure.
Yeah.
A little simple thing that I try to get is if it ever comes up, I like to challenge myself to see if I can learn how to count to 3 in as many languages as possible. Because learning a different language, that's kind of a big step and will require intense immersion. Just learning to count 3, that's fun, that's quirky, and I learned a little bit of the accent, I learned a little bit of the way that they structure their words, or at least numbers. And it tickles my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, it tickles.
Tickles.
Oh,
Oh, I'm being tickled.
the feathers. The feathers.
Honey, how do you have so many big birds?
You know what they say about big birds.
Obble, you also have the rainbow lorikeet? What the hell?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Wait, no, I
Yeah,
don't.
Avalon.
What are you going?
Yeah,
what are you,
Avalon has that. Yeah.
I don't know. Some people just draw
Alright.
them, I guess.
what are you going for the achievement of having 5 birds that cost at least 1 nectar in your forest or something?
I already have that achievement. I ruined a game
Oh.
for that achievement.
Hold on, actually, hold on. Let me just double check something. Okay, I can do that. Do that. You know what? That might not be the worst idea I've ever had, but maybe it is.
Can someone draw more bird cards so my flamingo can eat more?
Okay, I'll do that
Yeah, hold
after
on,
your turn is
Oh.
already passed, such that the round
Yeah,
resets.
same,
Thanks.
same.
Yeah, hold on, I got
Yeah,
you.
thanks, Roy. Appreciate it.
Oh,
I
I'm
need to
going
draw birds
kiss you
anyways, I
on
kind
the-
of have nothing else to do. I played all mine.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome, heart emoji.
Yep, I have no birds in my hand, so I have to draw bird cards.
Something tells me that we all have a plan going on here.
Is that plan to perhaps draw bird cards?
Maybe. Oh, and you have the European goldfinch obble? That too?
I
Oh, you
I-
Dude,
do?
okay. You know, whatever.
I get the feeling this game has a villain all of a sudden.
It's
Uh,
fine,
Well,
just,
I mean-
just simply don't
I
do
mean-
a tuck build and you're fine.
As soon
Oh.
as as soon as you you pick up the pesky parrot and the other one that there was the other way, then you become the true villain of the story.
Listen, I just, at least this isn't the hey, give that back build,
I just drew him.
True.
Oh.
Him?
Him?
You'll see him shortly.
Which
don't worry.
which him? There
Yeah.
are many hymns.
Well, it actually might be a little while, but it is him.
So Benelli's then, understood.
Okay, yeah.
I should specify it's he/them. I wrote really to be technical about it.
Oh.
Oh, I see. It's
Yeah,
them.
okay.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
pick Soleil for this.
Yay, I'm picked! I
You've
have
been picked.
chosen!
You are the
Oh,
chosen
yes.
one!
Oh yes, I did. I have in fact drawn the other hymn now, not Benelli's, but it's a good hymn though. Oh,
The
I'm
monkeys.
I want you to know I just had the thought, what is this dog shit on the playlist? I tap in, it's Travis Strikes Again.
Yeah, yeah.
Now. I see, game. Alright, sure.
I'm listening to the mighty Switch Force. Love you, love you,
You know
love
what?
you.
Yeah, I'll spend an egg to draw another card because that card is dog shit. That one's not any better. No, that one's also bad. Hold on. Game. Game, give me good
Game.
cards.
Game? Game!
Sorry, I ate them all.
Hoppelvon, I need those.
No, you don't.
Edible.
Alright. Almost done with the first round of 4.
I think I will draw some cards though.
As a reminder, chat, currently trying to raise funds for Penny's funny new PC, so if you can't afford to donate, which is totally understandable, spreading the stream around to any circles you may be in is extremely appreciated.
Yeah.
Now, also, coming up today after this Wingspan game, maybe we'll play a second one, but probably just one. We'll see.
We'll see.
We've got a big, very important special presentation coming up. It's
Yeah.
very important. And then
It's
after
very,
that,
it's very important.
it's going to be presented by Kakapo and Scarlet, and then after that, we have some Play-Doh, that funny kitchen game.
Funny kitchen game.
Funny kitchen game.
Like
So
a
we got a lot of fun
game.
stuff coming.
Yeah,
Shut
hitting
up.
him with a
I mean, that's just what he says.
Which guy? Which is it?
The Eurasian Collared Dove.
All right, let's see. Yep. The knocking.
Yeah,
The knocker, dude.
the knocker.
It's approaching.
Birds. My birds are worth a lot of points.
They are very pointy.
That's right. They've got beaks.
Oh, I didn't
All
know
right,
that's gonna get a
let's see
point.
here.
Since we spoke about the music, how do we feel like Mighty Number 9? Yikes.
Mighty Number 9. Yeah.
I don't know anything about the soundtrack. I just
It
know
has
it's
decent music from what
pretty
I've
bad,
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the song on the playlist was from Mighty Switch Force, right? But Mighty Number 9, yeah, from what I recall, because here's the thing. I was one of the many backers of Mighty, or no, was I a backer of Mighty Number 9? No, I wasn't. I backed Yooka-Laylee. That's the indie game that like the big one that I remember doing, right? But I played Mighty Number 9 when it came out on the Wii U, and from what I recall, the music was like completely aight, you know? Like there's like the one track that's for like the level where it's like all I can remember is that it's the Robot Master guy that's voiced by Steve Bloom on the train, right? And from what I recall, the music of that, like I don't remember what the music was. I remember the fact that I remember that track, right? Which is something. But like that's the main track I can think of with Mighty Number 9. In terms of the game of itself, I mean, like, I don't think it's like the worst game of all time or anything. There's like merit to it, but I mean, like, it's kind of infamous for a reason, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when it originally came out, didn't it just like randomly end halfway through or something?
I don't
don't
think so.
remember.
No, wait. No, I'm thinking of something else. It was like a clone of Mighty Number 9 that was like that. Like it was released on Steam. You get like 4 levels in, and it just like rolls credits suddenly, and Steam took it down because you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a thing for a bit.
Right, okay. But yeah, Sonic Adventure, yeah. I had Station Square in here and At Dawn. I think those are the only 2 adventure tracks I have in here. But I'm a little bit of a... Let's say I have a little bit of a Sonic problem in my mind, as evidenced by the fact that
Sonic-shaped tumor, yeah.
I have a Sonic-shaped tumor in my mind and my heart, which is not at all relevant to the fact that within Bird Game I chose my icon to be a hedgehog.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a yellow
You know,
hedgehog, so it's completely different.
At least it's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
blue hedge. Yeah.
Exactly. It's yellow because in tabletop, that's the color I always pick. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm just going back to to Yooka-Laylee for a second.
Yeah.
A friend of mine from college actually worked on that game, which is
Oh,
fun.
really?
As like one of the I don't know if they were like one of the programmers. I can't remember what they did.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like the weird thing, right? Is I backed Yooka-Laylee, but like by the time that it came out, because I from what I recall, there was like a thing, because I got it on the Wii U version, right? Because at the time, that was the console I had, right? So from what I recall, there was like some issue where like the Wii U version of the game was like slightly delayed or something. I might be misremembering that, but like there was something. I never even actually ended up playing it, right? So like I you know I backed it, but I still haven't played it. My name is likely in those credits, but I've never played the fucking game.
Time to dust off the Wii
Isn't
U.
ukulele also pretty bad?
I've heard mixed things with ukulele. My general perception of it from like Spheres is that it's like it's fine, right? There's like some fun there, but like it's certainly not like a masterpiece or anything, right? And like compared to something like, oh, I don't know, Banjo-Kazooie, right? It's not really like the same, you know, in terms of like quality.
I mean, you know, the thing that nobody gets is that like a game that simply looks and plays exactly like those, you know, older retro games is not necessarily just going to be as good as them. It actually takes like, you know, some good design and a lot of heart and effort put into it and all kinds of other factors. So yeah.
Game design, it's hard.
Imogen. You know what? I'll play it at some point. It's on Steam now, isn't it?
That would be funny,
right?
I think so.
Ukulele.
I would have to assume it's on Steam at this point. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what? At some point, I could probably make a stream out of that, of playing the game that I backed when I was, like, a decade younger.
Yeah.
For sure. Sounds fucking good to me.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious, because I've heard things second and third hand, but I've never actually seen gameplay of ukulele, so...
I remember I watched like Donkey's review of it 10 million years ago, but you know, I certainly don't always agree with him on stuff either, so it's whatever. But I from more than just him, I've kind of, you know, nobody really talks about it anymore, so I don't think it's like actually good, and he's the only one disagreeing. But
yeah.
God, so I got the Sonic Mega Collection menu theme.
Yeah.
Man. I haven't. That certainly strikes a potent nostalgia chord. I have not. God, it's one of those things where I'd completely forgotten the music until just now, when it's like, oh, that's that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird how like low key it is.
Yeah, dude, I love it. Like.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh god.
I think this is the first time this has ever happened for me. I have the American Crow. I have a crow.
Yeah.
For the first time in any game.
So for chat's sake, right? This isn't one of the ravens, right? Which is a little bit different, but the crow, a very, very strong bird, especially in the earlier versions of the game without the like extra additions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just being able to put something on the egg row and then gain any food you want out of it is incredible, especially when there's this little resource called nectar in the game now, which is an omni food that you can spend for anything.
This is the guy I drew, by the way, off of the flamingo.
Oh, let's see.
Okay,
hold on. I would have loved that guy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, the Abbott's booby.
Which one of you got the gray lag, by the way, and is gonna shoot up again?
Oh. No.
Okay, all right. Good to know.
I'll let you know. I picked up Alduin's Goal.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I'm just reminded, Iris. Now, if you mentioned that, I'm just reminded of the fucking one music thing that we weirdly connected over forever ago of like a one track from really old, like two different really old Yu-Gi-Oh! Like GameCube Game Boy games that like
the Duelist of the Roses.
Yeah, for you it's Duelist, for me it was Falsebound Kingdom, but they have used in different places in their respective games the exact same track.
Yeah, is it the Lancastrian theme one that
I think so.
That theme remains to me, that is the perfect, like, if you're dealing with some kind of rich asshole, that is the perfect theme.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. I'd forgotten that. It's really funny they reused that.
Yeah. But yeah, DMG, ukulele being seen as so okay, it's average. Yeah, that checks out exactly of how I remember it, like the general perception.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
They poured in all this money and effort for what? Mid.
I mean, here's the thing. If nothing else, it was successful enough to like. There are like making new ukulele things, right? Like it wasn't such a bomb that like it died and now we have like the greatest indie fundraiser Kickstarter scandal of all time. Like it is a franchise.
Yeah, no,
now.
that goes to the
Yeah.
Well, that goes to Mighty Number 9 as well.
Yeah.
What did the fucking Yogs cast do again?
So not necessarily their fault, right? But they funded Yog Ventures, the game, right? Like ages ago on Kickstarter. And it was like a whole thing where, you know, they got the money, they paid their developers for it, and then the developers they got and hired ran away with the money.
Ah.
Right. I forgot about. Yeah, because wasn't it one of the people that was in like Shadows of Israfel or whatever?
Yeah,
that did
yeah,
that to
yeah.
them? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. God.
Yeah. That's fucking we're unearthing a lot of ancient memories this stream.
Yeah.
Dude, a similar thing happened with the fucking Homestuck game Kickstarter too. That is, I don't think it has ever been like fully come out as like a full on scandal, because like it's one of those things where if they tried to come out with it, they'd probably get sued, right? Because of the contracts they were in. But like, it's been shared around in private, you know, rather than an official statement that it was the Odd Gentleman, the developer that like stole their Kickstarter money effectively.
So I just had a fucking massive bird play.
What Mighty Number 9 was that it was launched to
you
by
had
KG Inafune, and then there was the if you don't like it, don't play it fiasco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, if you wanna know one of the kings of bird game chat, it's Benelli's Eagle right here in Sam's Marshland.
Yeah. Great
He is
egret into Benelli's
definitely
Eagle.
one of them. Benelli's is like Benelli is unlike the ones I was mentioning earlier who are really good early. Benelli is good at pretty much any time, but like especially late game is like a just big bomb of points, you know?
Yeah.
Cash out. It's really good. I think in each like expansion there's like one particular bird that's definitely like the fucking crowned king of that expansion. In Europe it's Benelli's. Oceania it's the Spangled Drongo, and then in Asia it's the Sri Lankan blue magpie.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What?
Zanza, thank you so much for the $100.
Hey.
Oh, fucking
to-
G. It's so cool.
And he specifically says, hold on, let me get the message up.
No.
Oh god. What is he having? What is he having so late do?
Well, no.
Was it a game
for me.
recommendation?
Oh, okay, this is for you. All right.
Yeah, $100. What if I made you finally play Nier Automata after 1 million years? Haha, just kidding. Unless.
Well, I suppose now you do have to. You
I
own
have
the
to
game,
play it.
right?
I
Yeah.
do own the game. I've owned it
Well,
Yep.
for years.
I guess you need to play it. Yeah, it's a good game.
So I understand. Yeah, no, I guess we're dedicating a whole stream to that. Perhaps even
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Zanza. It's
Yes,
super
thank
fucking
you so
cool.
much.
Thank you, Zanza.
Thank you, Zanza. That does remind me, for the sake of the future and very much not ominous at all things, Benny. If it's I'd like how open are you to a suggestion of something that can be played through emulator, cough, I mean, genuine, legitimate Wii console.
Yeah.
I'm
that-
very open to it, so long as I can get the genuine Wii console to work.
Yeah, perfectly legal hardware that we'll use.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just keeping that in mind for later. I may or may not mention I'm scheming.
I still want to replay the Legend of Spyro games via emulator. I think it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Densetsu no Starfy.
Hey, Starfy.
Ooh, Starfy.
That's
Oh,
what's playing right now.
on the playlist. I was like, did somebody fucking donate to make you play Starfy?
That would be really funny. And based as hell. I haven't thought about Starfy in so long.
Yeah, but no, to go in order in my brain. No, I haven't played Nier yet because I kept putting it off, like I put off everything.
I mean, we've all got games that we really need to play. That we haven't gotten to yet. Like Bloodborne, for example. Just if someone would, been really busy for the past while and not been able to do that.
Yeah, like I've got it on PS4. I don't have any of the DLC.
I haven't even gotten to Omori yet because I've been trying to finish End Roll with Roshan James first.
Yeah.
Poco is asking a question that I feel like is more relevant to you guys because I think you played it.
Is Wormspan any good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
How was Wormspan?
Wormspan was really good. It definitely, in many ways, it's obviously very similar to Wingspan because it's literally the exact same thing, right? But
right.
But I say the exact same thing. But there are very notable differences that give the game a very different flow. I think the biggest differences are that I think Wormspan more emphasizes rather than building a synergy between the dragons themselves and then capitalizing on that engine, it's a lot more there are a lot more passive abilities that are just for every dragon with this, get this at the end and stuff like that. There are still some engine guys which are primarily the hatchlings, right? The hatchlings are very much if you play the hatchlings in certain rows, that's going to be your engine for that row, and you want to play them as early as possible. They're kind of the brown power equivalents, right? But they aren't as emphasized. And then another major difference is that before you can play any of the dragons, you need to play caves down for them to live in, right? And then the caves all give you little passive things depending on which cave it is, draw a couple cards, get a couple of food, or advance the guild tracker, which leads me to the guild tracker, which to me is the guild tracker is the biggest thing that affects things, right? Because what the guild tracker is it's it's a circular thing where as you get guild points, you go around in a circle and everybody is racing around in a circle basically on the guild tracker. And there are most things on the tracker, it's when you pass this, then you get it. And then, whenever anybody passes that, everybody gets that, right? But also, when you lap around the guild thing all the way, you get to put a token on whatever guild you're doing. There are different guilds, right, that are randomly chosen. You get to basically check off one of the boxes on its bonuses, and then nobody can get that again. So there are certain bonuses where you earn them and then nobody else can, right, as you go around the guild tracker. And honestly, at least this is how it felt to me from the few games we played. The guild tracker is as paramount as playing dragons themselves, it almost feels because not only is there everything I just said, but one of the guild tracker things that's almost all the way around is you get a coin. Coins are turns, remember. So if you can engineer a specific, if you can engineer your dragons such that you go around the guild tracker a bunch of times, you can create the Omni turn. Like, Soleil managed this a few times.
Oh boy.
We all made, like, it felt like fucking Anime Campaign a few times, where it was literally like, okay, so because I have now done all of that in that full combo, here we go again. Like, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of engineering. Rather, I would say the emphasis is less on the bird synergy of this game and more on engineering the perfect turn with the order you place stuff in.
Exactly. You're building towards
It's a
creating.
similar vibe.
Yeah.
You're building towards creating the ultimate Torment Nexus payout. Like that's like that's what you're going
can do
to.
such absolute shit in Wingspan. It was definitely fun.
Yeah, I'd say it's like
I think I like Wingspan better, but still.
No, I agree. I prefer Wingspan, but Wormspan is plenty fun. I think it's like a step or two up in complexity compared to Wingspan, right? Where you know.
It definitely feels, base game Wormspan definitely feels more complicated than base game Wingspan.
Oh, for sure. Like, it's one of the things with Wingspan, and I think it's part of, like, what makes it not a better game, but a game that I prefer, right? Is that the baseline level of Wingspan is so, like, I wouldn't say, quote, so easy to understand, right? But it's a lot easier to understand, you know? Like, the base of Wingspan is a bit more simple, which means that, like, you have this, like, really cool framework to work off of, I suppose, is, like, the way I'd put it. And, like, it is more simplistic, but in that simplicity, I feel like there's, like, more of a solid, like, initial baseline, right? That's, like, more focused. And the inherent, like, fun of building up combo synergies between your birds that all cascade off of each other is just, like, an incredible feeling, right? Wormspan still definitely has that kind of stuff, and it borrows a lot of the structure. Like, you have the 3 rows, you can play them. You play them one after another, and you need to spend extra resources to play further along the lines. And there are, like, some when activated dragons, when you, like, activate that particular action, they go off. But there's, like, for every, like, aspect of Wingspan, there's, like, an additional, like, layer onto it, right? Of, like, oh, instead of just, like, you know, just having to spend extra resources to play further, every bird needs, like, the cave, like Iris said. And caves also have their own effects. They're not just like, oh, you place one down. Like, they all have different effects that can, like, radically shift things and let you draw. So you effectively have, like, a whole secondary type of card that you're playing with their own effects. And it's again, it's like a step or two up in complexity, and that's fun, and I still like the game. But it is, like, it's similar but different, you know?
In Wingspan, most of the birds have the brown powers of make this action better. And in Wormspan, I think it's way more like the hatchlings have that, but a lot more of them are get immediate value or get value at the end based on synergies. There's a lot more of an even split between that because, and in addition, right, you don't get as many resources from, like, just taking the actions themselves, right, which is, like, exploring, right, the cave, because yeah, that's another thing you can do is, like, oh, when you explore the cave, it's you activate everything in that row and stuff, right, like in Bird Game, but, like, you don't have to do that. You can also, like, get a cave and, like, do other stuff, and, like, because there are those different options, there's a lot less emphasis on engine building and more on, like, I'm passively getting resources from, like, playing the caves and the dragons themselves, and then when I explore, it's like the Egyptian god turn, you know, when that goes off, or when you make your guild advancement go off, etc. Yeah.
I'm excited for the Zanza version of the game, Finspan, that they announced.
Yeah. Zanza has actually collaborated with Stonemeyer Games to create his own perfect concoction, I believe.
Yeah. And on that, right? Because there's a new game by the same people, or like at least the same
fish one
group. Yeah, it's Finspan. You know, fish. It's fish, right?
Fish.
And if you're interested in that, right, I'd say at least literally just looking at, like, the trailer, right? That was, like, you know, posted. I'm gonna cash Nectar. Oh, can I not do
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Why-
I
why
didn't
is
realize
that?
you could cache.
We have
Hold
I
on.
don't think you can cache nectar.
Oh, I see. No, hold on. I mean, let me test this, right?
It's
No,
only
you
things
can
that
you
let
can
just
cache
start.
nectar, but it doesn't count towards your points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not spent nectar. It's on top of the
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
But you can cache it. 'cause
Yep,
I've
yep.
done it before.
yeah. See, if you check my Eurasian Magpie, it's working. But what was I gonna say? Right. Since we were just talking about Wingspan, or Wormspan rather, right? I feel like Finspan, at least on the front of it, looks a lot closer to Wormspan than Wingspan, right? Just in terms of like the
I haven't
level
looked
of
at it too close.
the
no.
level of complexity and or even just like the format of the board. Like, I feel like playing Wormspan might give you a better idea of how Finspan is gonna be, just because like there's a lot of ideas that seem more in line with that than base Wingspan. And also, didn't someone new donated, right?
Oh, did they? Yeah, someone new just donated.
Yeah. Let me double check
Who was
that.
it?
Sorry if I'm missing that. It's Ballast.
Hey,
Ballast
Hey.
again.
what's he
Thank
telling me to
Uh,
do? Is he telling me to do something? It is my turn.
No,
so-
no. But
Okay.
he has donated $36 so that he can be $1 above Zanza in the
Yeah.
total amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
of
says, "I am number one." As per stream game thing, we could add a bit of Jackbox too, I guess.
Sounds fun. That's good. You know
Yeah,
what?
it sounds
Yeah, yeah.
fun. Thank
Do
you
we
again.
want to
sounds
try
good.
Survey Scramble again for that?
Oh boy,
Oh
maybe.
boy.
I'd be down.
I mean, I'll try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I
the first
love berating the public for their bad ideas.
Listen, if we're doing
For bad
Jackbox,
opinions.
we can. I mean, I say I have it as if it's like some exclusive thing. There's the Mega Picker, right? We can just play whatever games we want from
Yeah,
whatever
we can
packs
play
we have.
whatever
Yeah,
we want,
that too.
as long as you got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I'll
thank you,
play that.
Ballast. Hey, and for the rest of you guys in chat, we're now only $4 away from another whole day of streams
Another-
as well.
another
where we
whole
will
day of
play
stre-
games you request and other things.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if someone has
Yeah.
$4 to spare, you can force us into another fucking echelon of hell. this
Into
week.
servitude.
We've already added an extra day by having Zanza donate $100.
Well, did we? Because
Did
Did
Another
that,
day.
did that add an extra day?
It did because if you donate 50, we will add an extra day and dedicate a stream to the game that you suggest.
Oh,
Right. So there's a bonus near Automata day, and so if someone puts in $4 more, we're literally going to be streaming every day this week.
yep.
Yes.
Well, speaking
including the DBA one.
speaking of, something just happened, didn't it?
There
it
yes.
is.
DMG donated $5.
Thank
Which
you,
brings
Jim.
us up
Thank
to
you.
another day of streaming. They'd love to see us play Super Paper Mario. I don't
Hey.
have that game, unfortunately.
We could theoretically.
We could figure out a way to do it potentially.
Yeah,
Can
very
make something
legal
work.
means.
Yeah.
I will
can
take
figure
my
it out.
turn, and then I will update the goal once again.
Yeah, listen,
Um,
Penny. I have Super Paper Mario on my Wii right there. I'm looking at my box for it, so I can
Yeah.
just ship it over to you, and you
Yeah.
can play it and stream it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have a
Yeah.
Wii.
Well, no. I mean, no, it's fine though. I'm
yeah,
pretty
no,
sure
sorry,
you
sorry,
do.
yeah,
I'm
sorry,
pretty.
sorry,
I
I-
can
Yeah,
send
yeah,
my
yeah.
Wii
Yeah,
over
you're-
as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're borrowing
right.
it, of course. I won't be able to play it during that time, but you know, you're allowed to borrow
Yeah,
my
I
stuff, and you can
understand.
play it. You know.
Just know,
yeah,
just
yeah,
know
yeah.
during that period I'll be watching you like a hawk, Soleil. If I see you playing Super Paper Mario, I'm calling you out.
You will be immediately arrested. When the
No,
FBI,
please, please. I just
But
wanted
you won't be able to because
I just
it'll
wanted to
get
play with my
penalized.
paper.
Yeah, you won't be able to though. It'll be fine.
Sorry, I've gotten wholly distracted from the game.
Fuck my ass, dude. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for your
Yes,
great
thank you so
donations.
much.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be doing so many fucking fun things this week. It's gonna be something.
Yep. And even on into the weeks beyond.
And Penny will wake up on time for every single one of them.
Yep, I definitely didn't have a really bad sleep last night, causing me to pass out for 11 hours, but like they weren't good. It was like I was like half asleep half awake the whole time.
That's great. You can still wake up on time for all these, though. I'm sorry. It's just how it be.
Alright.
What's this from again? Oh, I thought I recognized this, but I clearly don't because it's from Mighty Switch Force. So maybe someone.
I mean,
played it in
I
TBA.
do.
Yeah.
I do post that game occasionally. I love that game.
I've used music from all over the world, and I've also used a metric ton of music from various points in the Kiseki series. So
yeah. As soon as I remember how to do this.
Let's do.
Why the thing that makes the donation to make
so
Penny do
good.
everything in Super Paper Mario?
Yeah. You know, that is a point. You did donate $5, DMG. If you have anything that you want me or Soleil or anyone to do in this game right now, that you based on what your own understanding,
That's the standard
Feel free to-
reward for that tier.
feel
We
free
can
to
look into Super Paper Mario, but we'll see.
Yeah. So give me a second though. I will be just doing some stuff.
Hey, Roche. Hey, little Googer Roche. You can make requests. Pay up, like.
Fork over all that lizard money you have.
Let's see.
Oh, Roche. Let's see.
I've completely lost the plot of this game. Everybody's got a lot of shit out here.
yeah, got a lot of stuff going on.
Sorry, I just have to calculate how days work real quick.
Well, after today will be tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Today plus yesterday is tomorrow.
Time is moving.
Okay, so we're at that. Okay.
Happy to hear it, DMG. We're here to entertain and also raise money for our friend Penny so that she can do this more
Exactly.
often.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be doing a lot of stuff this week, so stay tuned.
Yeah. What do I want for the bird feeder? I want a bug.
Yeah, you want a bug?
I want a
She
bug.
wants
Yeah.
a bug.
Oh, I want
She
a bug.
wants a bug. Everyone, she wants a bug.
And you know, here's the thing: if you like seeing us play Monster Hunter, or like seeing people play Monster Hunter, just think about it this way: it's an investment for us to be able to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Well,
Just think
we're
of it
gonna
as
be
an investment for the end of February.
we're gonna be playing Wilds with or without Penny. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna be playing it.
Yeah.
Hey, now I had to wait for you to play Rise.
Hey, let's look on the bright side. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure crossplay was confirmed for Wilds. So,
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Penny
but I-
doesn't have any of the other systems to play it.
Yeah, because you need either a PS5 or an Xbox
True.
Series X, and I don't have either of those.
true, I did forget about that aspect.
Yep.
The PS5 has game.
It will have game at the end of
because
February.
well, no, because it's not exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is fair. That is true.
As
Dude,
a
Wilds is looking so crazy, man. Anyway,
Hold on. Actually, no. Hold on. Oh God. My brain.
for you, DMG, if you're asking about the win condition of Wingspan, right? Specifically, if you look in the top right, there's like the thing that says like birds worth more than 4 than birds in the marshlands. We're currently on round 3, right? There's the 4th one, which is sets of eggs across the 3 habitats, right? The game goes on for 4 rounds, and whoever has the most points at the end of those 4 rounds is who wins. And then, go 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. If you're asking about a win condition for something else, I'm not sure which one, but that's Wingspan. So, it's
Yeah.
like on a timer,
Yeah.
yeah, if you
T minus
actually
6
open
minutes
up
until the
the
birds explode.
If Soleil actually opens up the goal menu, right,
Yeah.
you can show like how all the points are being added up.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
final
So-
total, and we're trying to have the biggest final total.
Yeah, if you look at my stuff right now, I'm not doing the absolute greatest at the moment, but you know, it still works where the little icon of like the bird is how many points I have just from like the bird feather icons on each of the cards, right? The next one is bonus card points, which is like this thing, right? I've been like building towards it. Which is, you know, it has the effect as listed on the card and grants you as many points as is, like, being shown. And a Steam version is nice because the little, like, icon in the parentheses shows you how much you're currently earning from that bonus card. So it's nice. Then the one after bonus cards is end of round goals, which is, you know, each of these have different, like, point values. You can see who's, like, been winning each of them in round 1 and 2. Then there's points from eggs, points from cached food, points from tucks, points from spent nectar, and then is the final total at the very end. So, all that adds up to the, you know, final score, and as of right now, just the current score. Again, I'm not doing the absolute best, but I certainly could be doing worse.
Here's the thing, Soleil. Do worse. Do worse.
I prefer to do okay, but
Do worse.
it's alright. Alright.
Don't worry, Soleil. I'll just play another bird and you all will get mad at me again.
Oh, okay.
That's how it
Oh,
works.
hold on. Let me have a look.
It's not my turn yet, so you're gonna have to.
Oh, okay.
You can check after your turn. I'm gonna be quick about it.
Listen, I've got the booby and, you know, maybe a certain something else, so I can't be too mad, but I can be a little mad.
Alright. This is not optimal, but it's what I'm doing.
Guys, nobody's putting that much nectar into the forests. I wonder why.
Could be any number of reasons.
So there's about to be 3 more reasons.
I may as well just do that for free.
Alright, let's see it, Obel. I'm on your board. I'm waiting with bated breath.
I'm waiting as well. Yep,
There it is.
alright.
Ah,
Oh boy.
Alright.
thanks, Hornbill.
Alright, well now everyone won't get mad at the bird I'm about to play then.
Which habitat is it in, huh?
Oh, the middle, maybe.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, I didn't realize you filled out your,
I have 6 birds in the marsh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, what
Ah,
did you-
I see,
what
I
did you play?
understand.
Oh, I see. Welcome to Parasite
Yeah,
Land.
we're doing it.
Parasite Junction.
Parasite.
Never have I ever been so glad to not need to take the lay eggs action.
Which is a
Soleil's
problem
the
for
only one
me
without
because
any parasites.
Yeah. Shame,
I
ain't
would
it?
say my parasite is good though.
Well, yeah, the eastern kingbird is like one of the weaker ones.
Hey,
for
you just
sure.
got a worm.
I got a worm. I did get a free worm. I cannot deny.
There we go.
Well, for all the streams we're going to be doing this week, if anybody in chat wants to know when those streams are going live and join us in for more of the shenanigans, you can join Fine Dining, our Discord server. There's the link!
Woo! That's crazy.
Come hang out.
Yeah.
Join us and see.
We promise we're
fun
normal.
shit. Oh,
We're normal.
we're
just normal men.
We're just normal men. Alright, let's see.
the fuck track is this? Oh, it's Chow Garden. Okay.
I'm listening to the fucking Balatro theme.
God.
Lamau.
And I only just realized I hadn't looped the playlist, so when the Balatro theme ended, it then went onto the Balatro theme again.
Yeah, you're stuck in Balatro now.
Hold on, I need to get out of here.
You've entered Baladro. You're not leaving.
Balatro. I'm gonna
Okay.
take your order.
This is my friend Baladro.
Phew, I'm out of that. We are going to skip this power this time, unfortunately.
It would be really funny. I already have Benelli's and the Northern Goshawk. It'd be really funny if I also got Eastern Imperial Eagle.
It'd be so funny if that happened.
It'd be so funny.
If you did that, I would laugh.
It would be so awesome.
It
I
would
don't.
be
I
a
don't
laughing
currently.
time.
I don't currently have him, but imagine.
It'd be so cool.
I don't want to picture that actually.
Picture my movie
Up.
in 3D.
Picture my movie up. Cut to the fucking house going up into the
Yeah.
sky.
Yeah.
I was talking to my family about this the other day at Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, I just got hit with Balatro. Started talking. I know Up is like a beloved movie and everything, and I'm not saying it doesn't deserve that necessarily, but like if you think about it, Up is a extremely strange movie because it starts off with the famous like great 10-minute sequence that everybody likes, right?
Yeah.
And then like the dude's house goes up into the sky, and it's like, okay, that's that's pretty weird, but it is the premise of the film and whatever, so it's not like too out of place or whatever. And then for like the majority of the rest of the runtime, they're fucking around with dogs and birds in the jungle. They're in the jungle messing around with dogs and birds, right? And then, because the movie still can't seem to decide how like serious of a movie it actually is, right? You then have the scene at the end where within 5 minutes of each other, they're having like what's his name is having like a comedy old man battle against like the antagonist, right? Where it's like, haha, the joke is that like they're both old and knocking out each other's backs as they're fighting and whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Not 5 minutes later, the villain is trying to kill the child inside the house with a shotgun. Like,
Yeah.
not even like a laser gun, not like anything like that. A shotgun. He is trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Like-
As someone who has never seen Up, that's insane.
Yes, it is.
Dude, that really happens.
It really does, and it's wild.
The movie wildly varies between, hijinks, high-flying adventure, and, like, that shit. It's pretty weird, man. Like, I definitely like Up. I'm not saying I don't. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites ever, just because it's just pretty weird, tonally. We're gonna have to, we'll have to show Penny Up to see what she thinks.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love to go up.
Oh, she loves going up, dude. She loves getting up in the morning. That's certainly. That's
Yeah.
proven that repeatedly.
Listen, hopefully I won't be sick tomorrow.
I believe in you.
You'd better not be. We'll have to push stuff back if that happens.
Yeah.
As opposed to Iris, I still have yet to play any birds in my marshlands, and it's so hard finding birds.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of the weakness of
That's-
what you're doing.
That's why I always try to prioritize getting at least one bird in every habitat early, because otherwise it is painful.
Yeah, Oceania, like, when we first started doing the Oceania expansion, because the for those that don't know, the Oceania expansion it doesn't just add new birds, it quite drastically changes the rules and adds new stuff, right? At first we were like, man, I don't know how I feel about the Oceania expansion, because it's like so much more complicated and there's so much more shit to worry about. But to be honest, having played it a bunch and then gone back to the base game when I play it like the physical version with people, I definitely prefer Oceania over the base game.
Yeah.
Like the base game by comparison, I'd honestly be curious how just the base game goes, but with the Oceania like board, right? Because the changes to the board, the power of the birds helps and nectar helps for sure, but also just changing the board so that you only need one forest bird to get the 2 dice speeds up the game astronomically. And then also the fact that eggs are nerfed by comparison, and you can't get like, it's a lot harder to start pumping out eggs. Makes it like there are so many more different strategies you can do, whereas in the base game it's pretty much always like, all right, last round, everybody lay eggs. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking Imogen in chat, new dono goal, make Petty watch up. Like,
Yeah. Exactly. What do I want to do here? Sorry, I've been distracted.
Surrender?
yeah, give
Shut
up.
up. Shut the fuck up.
Surrend.
Surrend?
Surrend.
It's I, Surrend!
Oh.
Oh, this fight's a little too tough for me. I forfeit.
It's a bit too big for my britches.
Well,
But at
I
least
don't know what
Eagle,
else to
I
do.
couldn't.
I think it's time. I think it's just time. It's
Oh,
gonna
is it time?
It's gonna get a
Time.
little greener up in here, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna
I
get a
bet
little
it's
greener.
Cacapon.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there he is.
Oh.
In case you were curious, this is the guy that's going to be doing the Lilo and Stitch tier
Yeah,
list.
we need to,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
him.
That's
if you
him.
need to put a name to a face when Kakapo does the next presentation, this is him. Just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back to feed the cats and stuff. So apologies if I.
Yeah.
Things are a free bug.
Yeah, I think I'm good to do this. I'm even looking for it, to be honest. Hold on.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Yeah, kinda.
Who's Metal Gear?
It's my
Who
friend.
is Metal Gear, dude?
Who is a Metal Gear? Soleil?
I don't think it's me. No,
Albavon? No.
In this game, who is Metal Gear?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Alright, that's fine. That's not ideal, but it'll do.
Let's see. Do I want to do that? Let me think about this for a sec.
And somehow Guano.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I think. All right,
I have so
I
many
have
end
fun.
of round buds. What the fuck?
It's simply how the
Oh,
cookie
God.
is crumbled, dude.
You could just keep playing buds?
Yeah, I don't have the most resources for it this time, but in theory.
Yeah, God. That
I'm
is
so
something. I had not looked at your bird before. That's silly.
That's really funny. I am loving your bird. Your bird. Your
My bird?
your
bored?
board, Amber.
Bird. Yeah, my board's a little silly.
Yeah.
Your board is a little bit ridiculous. Oh, sweet! I got a nectar in my mouth
Just
immediately.
play some marsh birds. I'm hungry.
I
could
do
use some
have to play
fish.
marsh birds, honestly.
I'm so hungry.
Or
I was so hungry.
I need fish.
I need
What?
fish in my gullet.
what if I spent a lot of time taking a lot of nectar from the
Oh, I just need nectar so bad.
Here, actually I'm gonna be kind to you, Amber. Have a nectar.
No, give it to me! Give it to me!
Delicious, delicious.
You don't need it.
So
I-
tasty.
I want it though.
I'd love it.
It is
Yeah.
Penny's fundraiser stream.
Oh,
It's not. She's not raising up nectar for her new PC.
I'm
Yeah.
raising up nectar. I just love
I-
it.
I regret to inform you that I simply do not have the nectar funds anymore to give to you.
If someone
I know
could give
attention
me
to how-
some nectar, I'd love it.
Listen, I don't know if. Well, no, you can.
Say, fellas, anybody got some?
I did give you some nectar because I forgot that we talked about it and I immediately forgot you could use that
Yep,
as a resource.
I
to
sure
play a build.
could,
And you will.
and I will.
And so will I.
My brain
I
was like, haha, give them nectar on the last turn of the of the round, and they won't be able to do shit.
Oh yes. Oh, I have drawn him.
Him.
Oh, I simply have drawn him.
Him.
It's him.
Drawn by friend Eastern Imperial.
No, not that one, unfortunately.
This will go on. Tasty
Man,
nectar. Tasty nectar I can't use!
whenever you're streaming, it really puts into perspective, you know, the passing of time and our mortality, as it's like, we've been streaming for an hour and 30? Huh. I guess that's how time works. Like, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is technically how time works.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Alright.
Time is working as intended.
Time is working. It's working! Time!
Yeah, dude.
Time
It's twerking?
is wasting.
Time is
That should be another game people request. Is League of
Oh, yeah, we could play League. We sure could.
That is
yeah,
a possibility, yes.
I did forget that that's a thing I could put on the list. I guess I'll put it on there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
say can you see?
League.
League of Legends.
Hold on, let me League of Legends.
Alright,
There we
she's done the
go.
math.
Amber, just checking, do you have enough eggs in your fucking bowl nest? You goddamn idiot.
Now I could actually use a few more if you've got them.
Maybe you could give them to me instead.
No.
Or me. I'd also, you know, maybe. I could use them.
I could use some.
I'm fine. I don't have any more room in my bowl nests. I only have the one.
I may or may not have had a bonus card that requested that I get many birds with bowl nests.
Yeah.
Glad things worked out for you.
Yo, it's the great tit.
That's a great tip.
That is a great tit.
He's really good early.
Wow. We all are sharing the exact same amount of nectar in the the grasslands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single one of us.
All of us. Everyone.
Get off my property. Well,
Get
you've got
off
the
of my property.
you've got the ocean unlocked, to be fair.
You know what?
Because Iwatona and Dorm just put started playing on the playlist. I just got hit with like Akihiko waiting in the fucking dorm going, "Hey, where you been?" As it's right like a bird just walks
Yeah.
into the fucking door.
God.
That image just fucking
And other normal things, yeah.
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 Alright, I'm gonna need to do... So, I need to do... God, that's gonna suck ass, okay. I don't have quite enough food generation. Yeah, when it gets to the last round, it's time to fucking calculate, you know?
Yep.
Let me... Well, I want to play him, but maybe I'm not gonna be able to justify it. No, I mean, I need to play him. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's do... bug nectar. Pay this to get a seed. We gain one last bug. Alright. Then maybe someone will be nice and give me one more food. One more nectar, maybe. That'd be awesome. Someone
Not here.
That'd be cool.
Oh, the
Magic
shopping
It'd be
theme's
so
back
nice
on.
to me. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Actually, I think you'll find that most recently it was my birthday.
Well, I think that you were going to be unborn pretty soon as well.
I think you'll find that literally last week it was my boyfriend.
De-aging way.
I'm going to pack you carefully into a bird's egg and get you unlaid.
Pack you carefully into a bird's egg, get you unlaid, and then we're gonna revert that egg to a chick and then shoot it. Like,
Yeah. Anyways, the Northern Goshawk
okay,
now has
Winston.
his friend and brother, the Eurasian Sparrowhawk.
Oh, yeah.
They're brothers.
they're brothers.
brothers.
They're brothers.
Yeah. I really hate that you've gotten almost all of the things. at the
I
Eastern
just
Imperial.
need the Eastern Imperial. I'm gonna give it one bird draw attempt to see if I can pull him. Because it would be really funny if I got him.
How do I do this? Okay, there's got to be a way I can do this.
There's a part of me that thinks one of you is being quiet about having him in your hand.
It's
I
not
did
me, I'll
not-
tell you that.
It's not me. It's
I
not me.
regret to inform you.
Sorry, I have to do some mental calculations. Because I could do that. I should do that. It's like, is there a way I could afford that? Both in eggs and in food. I can get the food. Got the food for this. I just need 3 more food. That means I need to be able to do that.
I'll give you my spot in the plate upstream if
I
you just
can't.
give me one more nectar, please.
I'll consider it.
Oh.
Do I care about victory more, or do I care more about playing play-doh?
I don't think I'm gonna win with what I've got going. We'll see.
You can always give all your resources to me. I certainly don't think I'm in the lead. Yes, YouTube, I'm still
Look,
watching.
I've learned not to believe what anybody says till the points are there. Like I just don't.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
I
believe
do
when
not
points
trust
there.
people until
Valid.
we see
Yeah,
it.
frankly,
Oh,
I'm talking.
nectar.
There
Thank
you go. Have some nectar.
Thank you for the nectar, friend.
Oh wow, a nectar, thank you.
I hope I will get some nectar in return.
Not from me.
Not from me.
I have no capability to give you nectar, so. Whew.
Oh, did you use your blue throat? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That has saved me a whole turn.
My throat is very blue.
Oh, I'm so blue.
Throat blue, blue throat.
Blue throat?
The throat is blue.
Blue throat. He's green.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is.
There we go.
Alright, let's see. So we've got 3 there. Yeah, so we want to do that.
God, I
Okay, well, now I
I-
actually have too much now. Okay, thank you for the nectar, guy. Thank you.
I've recently okay, so let me start again with my brain, right? So I'm really bad at flossing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But recently I was watching a video of just like some random like playthrough of like Pokemon or whatever, right? And they gave me a really good idea, which is just to keep floss sticks, like, you know, like the fucking discardable floss things, just by my desk, right?
Yeah.
As
Also,
like a
sorry to interrupt. This is very important. So I have played him.
Oh,
You should
hold
show
on.
him in the middle row.
I
Cock
have a
on
look.
stream.
Cock on
Oh,
stream.
dude.
There he is. Yeah. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
because I'm constantly fidgeting and stuff, right? Not only does it work as a fucking weird, almost pseudo fidget toy, it also is just like I'm now actually flossing at all.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, feels good. Feels good to actually have proper teeth care in some way or another.
Yeah. I should honestly
Also-
do the same thing.
Yeah. I gave him the one chance with the draw birds action. I did not draw Eastern Imperial.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Damn.
Have no
Also-
fear. I can also give you another shot.
I just want to vocalize this, Soleil.
Yeah.
If I had any money in my bank account right now, I would absolutely donate $5 and just say misplay on the last turn. That's what I would do.
No!
I would absolutely do that. I've been thinking about it all game, but I'm like, no,
That's
I
so
can't.
funny.
I'm not gonna force James to go through the rigmarole of doing with that just for that joke.
Oh, it'd
But I
be
want you to know I
so...
was gonna.
It would be so terrible if something like that were to happen. Oh no!
Oh,
if someone in
no.
stream were to take that joke up, I'd be. I
Oh, it
would
would
say.
be so
It'd be
bad.
so terrible.
It'd be so
What
bad.
Be
What a
so
terrible
awful.
turn of
So-
events.
It'd be
So
so,
We wouldn't
bad.
laugh at all.
Be terrible.
Terrible, terrible.
Here, everybody, you get a chance at the Eastern Imperial Eagle.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, we all getting to draw?
If I draw him, I will react appropriately. That's not fucking him.
That's not fucking
They
him.
forgot I'm not him.
They forgot I'm not him.
I'm not him.
I don't even think I can play him if I get him because I filled up my crossland.
Alright, so now it should be time to do this because I now have the action economy for it. Right. Let's do it. What do we got here? Ooh. Wow, really? That one? That one's almost never done by the end of the game, even when you're trying to do it. That one's done? Alright, I guess I'll take in that one.
Oh yeah.
It's the Planeswanderer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
He was in my starting hand.
All right, last try. No! How could you do this to me, common moron?
The common moron. No.
Don't look at me, I'm a
Oh,
moron.
I've been betrayed by the common moron.
Damn, you drew fucking 5 bonus cards, huh? And you're getting 4 more?
What? Gonna get to play 2 more birds at the end of this round.
Yeah, so long as I have the food for it. Man, if people felt like spending some nectar, that'd be great. Whereas in
Great.
that'd be great if people would give me all their nectar, so I wouldn't have to gain food and waste my turn doing nothing.
You know, I do have the capability to give food, don't I?
Yeah, you could give me 2 different things of nectar, right?
Thanks a
Oh,
lot. You should give it to me
yeah.
instead. I've not received it once.
Yeah, there's a reason.
What? You don't like my Eurasian collared dove?
Yeah, it's giving me a stanky look.
Alright, let's see if this all pays off.
You know what?
The
Everyone
final
can have a
strat.
worm.
Yay!
Thanks.
Oh gosh, a
Hey.
blessing. Some of us get
Worm
totally
blessing,
too.
worm.
Oh, I would so love to have a little bit of food. Oh, just one nectar would be all I need. Oh, thank you.
I'm really curious to see who's won this. It honestly kind of seems like we've got a highly mixed thing going on here. There's nobody who seems like super clearly ahead or behind, so we'll see. Although Abavon has a fucking ton of tucks, but you know,
I
that's
drew
the
the
birds.
I drew the Inca dove.
I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna stack up to others because it's like I have a decent run going. I don't think it's the best in the world, but
No clue. I've
I've got a
definitely got
couple.
a decent run going too.
I've got some attempted big plays. We'll see if they go anywhere.
Oh, just one nectar. Oh, I'm on the side of the street. Oh,
Do
just
you guys hear somebody starving somewhere?
just one nectar.
No,
Maybe
I'm white. I ignore
maybe
that.
even a bug. Oh, I'd take a little bug from the bottom side of a log. Oh, I would take that too.
You sound like the fucking like Alveric, like one little dwarf, just a small one.
Just a small one.
You know, I'll give everyone a food. Yeah.
Yay!
yay, fish!
Fish.
Fish.
Oh, please!
Fish.
I just needed a bug. I just needed a bug.
No, not by you.
Oh my god, this game.
Yeah.
But don't you want fish?
No!
Fish.
But you could use a fish.
I don't have any use for a fish.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Okay, but now if you get a fish and then another fish,
Well, yeah, but I don't. If I could get two fish, that'd be great. One fish, two fish, blue fish, red fish. You know, like.
Yeah. Except the fish are not red; they're only blue.
Yeah, so like, the berries are red.
Oh.
red fish. Wait, blue fish, red bear.
Oh, I see.
That doesn't.
Red bear.
Dr. Seuss had it
Red
tough.
bear.
Freddy
Piece
Fred
of Fred Bear.
Yeah.
Freddy Red Bear.
Hey, Amber. You got enough fish?
Got any fish?
I got plenty of fish. Thank you.
Do you want one more?
Eh. Sure.
Okay.
I know I've heard this. What is it?
I've taken
Oh,
this
it's
into
Sonic Adventure.
consideration.
Okay.
Actually, it's Bee's theme from No More Heroes 3.
I had that a second ago, but no, I'm in Station Square now.
Ah, I see.
Alright, I need to map things out really quick to make sure this works out.
Oh, I can't wait to receive my bug or nectar before the start of my next turn. Ooh, it'll be so fun to receive that in my Christmas stocking.
Oh, fuck.
I'm waiting. I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm gonna wake up and all my dreams will come true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I could do it.
No.
I could not before your next turn, but I
But will you, Penny?
I don't know. It's tempting.
Well, unless I have a 100% guarantee.
I'm not saying one way or the other.
No, you should always play always play as though you're going to gamble and win. Okay, you are gambling.
All
You are
right.
going to win.
You know, maybe if someone in chat were to persuade me to go one way or another, of course, don't feel any pressure. But
If I had some kind of, fiscal guarantee,
Some
that
sort
my
of-
action won't be wasted.
some sort of incentive to gamble on Penny's beneficial, benefactorial nature. If something like that were to occur, then perhaps I would be more willing to take her
It'd be
word.
really funny if Penny donated $5 to make you do it.
I mean, well, maybe not that.
Alright. But
but
what do you think's best?
yeah. I mean, if I'm being real, if I'm being shown uncertainties, then I can't take any uncertainties. And if you act on that, I can't be mad because now you're just gonna do that to make me sad, and I won't be mad anymore. So, without any guarantees, I'm simply doing this.
No.
All right.
I'll say right now, I had planned to do it from the start.
Well, that's crazy, Penny. Maybe if you had said something, I would have changed my actions, but you know, you didn't. So I'm not mad.
She didn't though, so yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Very curious to see this point recap, dude. It's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Here, have another fish amber.
Oh, thank you.
Why, thank you.
Couldn't have enough
Why,
fish.
thank you.
I love fish.
I love fish so
Fish.
much.
Fish.
Fishing. I do enjoy a good fish now and then.
Balatro, right for the end of the game.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
I forgot I forget. That's one of the games Ballast told you to play for this, right, Penny?
Yes, we're doing Balatro one of these days.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
We're also going to set up for a game of God Game as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, look at you guys go.
And some Jackbox per ballast. Just Ballast has donated that.
Abawan, you're a fucking disgusting little stain. We're getting the
Oh,
9 nectar in the marsh somehow. F you.
I hope you're
say
excited
somehow
for the
like you
next
don't
trick.
have the nectar setup of all time. It's so irritating.
You know?
I hope you're ready for my next trick, where I shoot myself in the foot.
All right. I'm eagerly waiting to see it. Also, yeah, Zins, we're gonna do God Game later this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think God Game with a strict time limit, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe we can reduce the life each person has and stuff.
I mean, if anything, what we could do, right? Because it would presumably be on one of the extra days, right? We can just start one of the streams with it, right? Because that ensures we're not doing it at the fucking dead of night. And then, like, I don't know, like, we do that. It takes however long it takes. Obviously, we'll try and make it quick. But, like, then after that, assuming that, like, it doesn't take 8 hours, like, we could do one of the smaller things, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we should probably try to cap it at like 5 or 6.
No.
I personally don't want to do God Game for 8 hours.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Now here's the question. Because I was gonna do something for fun, and then I remembered that Soleil has 2 specific birds, and so I wanna take a moment to really think for ourselves. Do I want to give everyone 2 worms at the end of the game for the silly, funny laugh?
I mean, I'll let you know, Sam, right? That maybe if you had said that when I was talking about it, maybe my actions would have been influenced in a way such that, ooh, you could do that for the funny and I'd make use of it. But let me tell you right now that if you do it, it would be so silly because I was forced to take another action to ensure I'd be fine instead. So, you know.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, now everyone can have 2 worms.
See,
Yeah.
This is
I
why
mean,
I say
already
you
have
always go
5 food to
gambling.
use for the collar dome, so.
yeah, no, it literally doesn't affect me or Penny either, so there's no reason not to. See, this is why I said you need to go in mind with the gambler's mindset of always winning, you know? And you would have won.
You would have won.
Oh.
I think do you know what cursed idea I just thought of, right? Is God Game, but we implement the sand mechanic from the bazaar, so over time we start taking more unavoidable damage, and
That's
the last
so
one
funny.
standing wins.
That would be very entertaining. Also, I
And
may
honestly-
have only just realized I mismathed things slightly because for some reason my brain was like, game end ability will go off before end of round. For end of round goal, so I'm only gonna tie it. But
Yeah, okay.
Oh god, you're gonna tie the end of round? God damn it.
I do hope that none of you were too particularly attached to getting any kind of vector goals this game.
At this point, certainly not.
yeah, I'm good to get second place in the plains.
Oh, I'm actually thrilled to see that people put a little bit of nectar into the forest instead of just a lonely one.
I'd actually be thrilled if you boiled alive in acid.
If you love your
Oh,
kid,
I just love
you'll bury
swimming
your
in
own
acid.
grave. You
Yeah.
dig your own grave, dude. Tommy is crying
Yeah, it really
because
is.
he wants you to bury yourself alive.
Actually, he's crying because he used to work on the dock, but Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck, and it's tough.
Oh yeah,
So tough.
Union.
Quick question for Penny and Soleil, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Cockpo's asking, because the presentation is close to ready, but they haven't quite set it up yet. So are we gonna like stop the stream for a bit after this?
I mean,
Or,
I think that entirely depends on how long, because, I mean, here's my thinking, right? Theoretically, I'm good to just keep the stream going if the presentation isn't going to take too long, and then I can stream that. And in the meanwhile, I'll just, like, play, like, a game or something, just to, like, have some, like, I can entertain the masses, while, we're in the interim.
Cockpo
Yeah.
has slightly betrayed me here a little bit. He's given me a little something at least, but it's not.
Jesus
awesome.
Christ, Avalon. I'll be honest, I don't even know how you managed to... Okay, discard up to 5 from your supply. That's how you've done it, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
I have the same bird you do.
No, it's because Oblivion straight up has the Rainbow Orchid, Cormako, Red Winged Parrot, and that. So yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
actually. Alright, let's
Wow,
see it.
look at all this nectar.
I did do a little better than I thought I was going to, but I certainly don't think I've won.
Yeah, I don't think I won either, but I
Yeah,
do
no.
think I don't think I'm last, so that's something at least. All right, let's see how this cracks out.
This
Alright.
quirky blue owl is in first place for the nectar. How could this have happened?
How did this
Oh, that's
happen?
I had the most bird points.
Yeah, that checks out. That also checks out. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Guys,
holy
wait!
shit.
Wait!
Wait.
Oh.
just fucking barely. Christ.
Yeah.
That was a really tight game all around.
Yeah, dude.
Yep,
Yeah.
checks out.
God, yeah, that's
way.
about right.
Listen, I know sometimes I said, "Oh, I'm doing so bad," and then I went like I knew it this time. Like,
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I
mean,
a solid third
It
is
still
about
wasn't
what I expected.
absolutely. Yeah, it still wasn't absolutely awful, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty low for Oceania.
It wasn't a complete blowout.
You guys gotta understand. We'll do more Wingspan streams where Soleil does her usual 120 point whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
GG.
think
That was
I
really
might
good.
have edged out a few more points if I'd gotten Eastern Imperial, but otherwise.
Well,
Yeah.
genuinely getting that nectar so I could play the Woodcock definitely made the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good fucking work, friends.
Gosh. Ooh,
All
yeah,
right,
that was-
well. Cockpo says they want a few minutes to set stuff up, so basically, we're gonna end stream here, I believe, chat. But don't go anywhere, because very soon, within a few minutes, we're gonna be switching up to a very important presentation done by
Yep,
Scarlet and Cockpo with the rest of us sitting in.
Just to make sure, like,
Yeah.
should I end it? Because I could just move to another chat and play a video game for a few minutes.
Yeah,
if we wanna
I mean,
keep
we
it
could
going.
do that for a little bit. Just a little like chill break. Still streaming that way.
Let me
Yeah,
go check with them. real
Yeah,
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I do need to dip for a little bit because I need to eat some food.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. I'm
But it's
similarly gonna dip out as well.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, it's been lovely. Keep the chat warm for me. Mwah.
Yeah.
Ye-
Yeah, and see ya, DMG. It was great seeing you in the chat. Glad you had fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. No, it's that was a fun game. As a reminder, during this little bit of downtime, if you would like to see more, and would like to know more about what we're doing here, what we're doing this for, you can join our Discord server Fine Dining. There is a link in the chat. There is also a link to donate should you be willing and able to. Every dollar helps as you might expect, but also if you can't, that's absolutely fine. This is, we're not here to suck you dry of your money.
We're not here to suck you dry, Winks. Also, Cockbo says, just because of some stuff he wants to say before the stream and stuff, we should probably stop for now and come back in just a few minutes.
Gotcha.
So don't go anywhere.
Yep.
We'll
In
be
that
back soon.
Yep. Hang tight, chat. We'll be back very shortly. Yeah. No need to say goodbye because we'll be back in like a few. See you later. See you in a second. See you in a second. Whoa.